Oh, Jesus. What the hell was that? We have to talk to the Warden Sentinels. Spawned us here. Alright, gang. There's one on that wall, there's one over here. Just get me some materials and stuff. I don't know how I'm going to build up the strength of the crows, man. It worries me. Fucking jump to loot. How is that still in Dragon Age all these years later? Warden improvisation. A clay pot, a cloth stopper, and a hodgepodge alchemical mix. A good grey warden works with what they've got, their weapons, their nerve, and the ability to improvise. And get fucked in every single Dragon Age. Right. It's that dwarf chap. Didn't we talk to you in that previous thing?
Hey, Evka sent me. How are things here?
Evka's plan is good. Whatever happens, we won't lose the village.
That's right. Tell Evka we're ready.
Hey Janie, you want to load your textures in? Nope. So I'm guessing we talk to them all and then the attack starts, or one of them is freaking out and we have to talk them into something. That could be a good... There's a merchant here. The joining ritual. I've only seen 2 joinings outside my own, Antoine's and now Flynn's. Antoine's hands were shaking, he was dying, and he said it was nice to meet me. Then he took the chalice, and I still remember the way his eyes rolled back too far. He screamed something in Orlesian, but I didn't speak any then, and he doesn't remember what he said. I wasn't on my deathbed when I took the joining. I remember all of it. What it felt like, what I saw. I wasn't alone like Antoine or Flynn either. Beryl raised the chalice like it was a toast. She made it through, and so did I, but there were 3 names on our joining list. Nadia, we remember you. Excerpt from Evka's journal. Why is Evka just leaving her journal in this random house? Bones Beneath the Creek chorus. Anderfell folk song lyrics. When your heart beats on a ribcage wall and you are feeling weak, follow me and don't recall the bones beneath the creek. Spooky, scary skeletons. Ida's journal. They're gone, Ursa is gone, I'm going to bury that well under everything I can, and then, I don't know. Maybe I won't stay here after all. I'll go to the capital, or sail to Antiva. I dreamed of the kitchen again, the cars, but it was sunny in the dream. No more rain dripping at the window.
I got it.
Ida's journal. No one believed them, I didn't believe them. She'd been acting different, but the Voss family knew. I keep thinking back to when Ursa and I were kids, watching rain drip down the windows, playing silly games. I see their kitchen in my sleep, see the cards on the table, hear water dripping, dripping.
Not much to forage out there.
What have you got then, my merchant friend? He sells specialty provisions, blacksmith's tools, and dragon's bounty.
Good food will keep you healthy.
Yeah! Anything to get their strength up.
Need something?
Avian candelabra, decor, royal elf root. I cannot afford. Bunch of shit.
Flynn's been a great help to the Wardens. I'm trying to help the villagers as well.
Good. I feel very bad about Flynn, but you're going to take the join in, you're going to take the join in. How you doing, Flynn?
Hey, Evka wanted me to check in. Are you ready?
I am.
That's
The
Greta.
Darkspawn won't win this one.
I
Not on our
know.
watch.
We took those dragons, we'll take this too.
Yeah, we did take those dragons. That was scary, man.
You've come a long way. If you want a short drink, you let me know. Find what you like.
Nope. Never fucking do. So, there's so many merchants here.
Handcrafted items here.
Man's got mementos. Appearances. I can't afford any of it anyway.
Thank you.
I've got no money left. Don't thank me. I didn't spend any money, you spoon. Bunch of wardens doing warden stuff. The only way I can get money is to combat roll through fucking pots. Ridiculous. Okay.
Well, look who it is. Name's Warden Augustin.
Evka sent me. How are things here?
The Darkspawn aren't on us, but they will be. I can feel it.
Yeah, I
And
imagine.
you go where the fight is, don't you? Tell Evka I'm ready. We'll hold Lavendel.
We should get back to Evka.
Now, is it going to ask me which bit I want to reinforce? Anything like that? No, sorry. Jump to talk. Jump to loot.
Evka, the sentries are ready.
Good. Are you?
Yeah. Here we go.
That's a horn. The Darkspawn are here.
They need backup at the glade.
Let's move. We can't let them break through to the village.
That's the only place with life left in it.
And this Shadow Dragon made a promise. We keep people safe. Not off the hook yet.
Time to end this.
I got bullied then. Ow, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering how I felt about that.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, that's the one. That is the one.
They're down, but there's more fight left out there.
All right, be ready for the next call. We could check on the caves, see how the fight is there.
Caves?
Or head to the farmlands.
What caves? Right, I don't know where we're going here. It said caves or farmlands. Defeat Darkspawn at the gates, check in with the wardens. Defeat Darkspawn at the gates, check in with the... Is this the caves? This looks like it might be the caves. There's an ultimate charge here. I'm going purely for the ultimate charge.
We've got backup. They're close to the back. We've got things covered here. Grab supplies if you need them.
Thanks.
Bunch of potions. They've... So the cave... Well, no, of course the caves are safe. That's a choke point. Right, they're calling for help. I'm stuck. Right, I really hope this isn't on a timer, because I... Alright, Fisher, don't worry. I don't know who Fisher is. Don't know if that's their job, or if that's just the name. They're at the gate. The gate has called for help twice. 3 times. Really hope no one dies, because it took me a while to jog. I'm on the wall, man. I'm on the wall. There's a ballistae. They keep calling.
This is it. They can't break through.
More on the way. Good. I'm all warmed up. I'm good to go.
Let's go again.
They're calling for help somewhere else, which is a problem. Evka was behind me? When did that happen? I'm on a baluster.
Thanks for having my back.
You took more than your share. Antoine.
Dude, is it his calling?
Something evil.
Is it his calling?
Strange calling in the blight.
Something to look into.
Yes. But that's what we do. And today, we won the day.
We might have to put Antoine down.
He's right. Take that with you. When the next thing comes, we'll handle that too.
We might have to put Antoine down. Sounds to me like he's got his calling. Yeah. Bit hectic, wasn't it? I mean, I like hectic. Okay, yeah, we have to put him down.
It's in here too.
You're sure?
It's faint, but yes.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, but first you deserve some thanks. Lavendale is safe.
They still need our protection, of course. But we won this fight together.
You made this happen.
Thanks to Evka's plan.
If we're giving Evka credit, then I won't argue.
Fine. Credit taken. Now, as much as I hate changing the subject...
Right. Antoine, you sensed something strange. What was it?
The Blight's song wasn't just strange. At first I heard the gods. But now... there's something else. And it's here, in the wetlands. It pulses. Weird. Pulling somewhere dark. It sounds... I don't know. Pleased?
What does that mean?
We don't know yet.
That would get annoying very quickly.
Likely nothing good.
Stop listening to the Blight.
Maybe you should stop listening.
What? Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
I will put you
We need more
down.
time to study what the new song means and where it leads.
And you can't listen to it all the time. We don't know what it is.
Evka, But yes, we have many different tests to run.
Dude.
Remember to visit Rook. We'll have results eventually.
I will put you
Until
down.
then, stay safe.
I will put you down like a fucking rabid dog, Sunshine. I ain't having that. We didn't fight all of this way for this one town for you to ruin it. Thanks to Evka's plan and the bravery of both the Wardens and the team, Lavendale was saved from Darkspawn. But while the village heaved a sigh of relief, the whispers in Antoine's ear became more unsettling. Within the Blight, Antoine could hear a call, a mystery for now. It suggested further evil lurking in the wetlands.
Antoine, what's on your mind?
It's like there's a pattern in the Blight, and no pattern at all. But always something pulling. We've been corresponding with your friend, Viago.
Sorry we can't reach Treviso ourselves, but we'll send whatever help we can.
Dude, they'll take anything. They got Fen'Harel.
Anton keeps listening for something. With the Blight.
Well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Darkspawn won't get Lavendale.
Were you worried before?
No, Evka had a plan.
Back again?
Upgrade that, my brother. And I'm out of money.
All right then.
I do not like what's going on with Antoine. I am not familiar with them from the books or the stories that they're from, like I wasn't familiar with Nev. That's my fault. Letters for after the calling. A pair of calling letters addressed to Evka and Antoine, meant to be opened when the sender is gone. Evka, I should have died once, but I was rescued. I became a Grey Warden. I have a second life, and the second life gave me you. You are my joie de vivre, my joy. Do you know your face lights up when you see sparrows? You don't know them. You didn't know them growing up and found them later in life. We do much to restore what the Blight destroys. At least we try. But it's what we're supposed to do. But selfishly, if you're reading this, I tried to make a world with more sparrows in it for you. Je t'aime I can't speak French, man. Antoine. The second letter uses a cipher known only to the writer and the recipient. The key is contained in their favourite book. Flynn from the Wardens. Talked with Flynn at the Warden camp. They're non-binary like me. Good to meet another they. We're okay to talk about it. Mayveris said not everyone would be. Flynn said they didn't have a big struggle to find it. Just felt like they were a mind that had a body instead of a body that had a mind. Being a man or woman didn't fit with who they were. Changed to they when they were a kid. Parents supportive. Physician guy too. No big fight. Didn't know Mayveris or Tarquin. Told Flynn about them. They could probably get Flynn discounts on magical stuff. Flynn can help mix the medicines I need to help with fire breathing. They asked if I felt the same as they did for mind-body stuff. Did breathing fire make me feel disconnected from my body? Don't think fire breathing is what did it. What they're talking about sounds kind of like coon stuff. Mind, soul, body. I just felt wrong as a woman. Wait, Flynn wrote stuff down, only they wrote non-binary instead of non-binary. We supposed to write it with the dash or not? They also wrote themself instead of themselves. Which one is right? Neither, mate. Whatever makes you feel best. Flynn said I should do what works for me. That does not help. I want to do it right. Flynn said that maybe me wanting to follow rules is because of coon stuff. Then said sorry because I guess I glared at them. Flynn was trying to be nice. Healers are always like this. Nope. Dude, it's whatever works for you. What? What could possibly have a fucking shining thing, man? Davrin has... Yeah, but he looks so hot in the cape. I'm so sorry. That's my justification for why I'm equipping people as I am. Okay, what have I got? Garb of Kinship. Oh, it's that one. I don't like that one. I want a cape. That's striking misfortune. I genuinely want a cape. I mean, we could walk around in Pillar of the Dead, but it's not very good. None of these vibe with me. None of these vibe with what I want. I know I can change it to anything. Put the researcher's coat on. No. I want something... I like the whole... That is awful. Makes me look like Dr. Manhattan. I want, like, a light armor with a cape. Yeah, Dr. Manhattan nonsense. The Brawler's leathers look better than anything else. The Dalish wrap. Something like that with a long coat looks really good. But I can't wear Dalish stuff. That's cultural appropriation. We're just going to have to stick with striking misfortune at the moment, even though I'm not vibing with it.
What is this place?
Little more than a ruin to the people here.
The wetlands are full of secrets. A lot of them buried over time.
The Second Great Blight, strange curses, mysteries in the woods. The stories go on.
I've got my eye on you and I will put you down like a dog. Davrin, conversation. Cries from the past. Listen to Evka's informant. Meet Davrin at the location marked in Hossberg wetlands. When Davrin meets with someone who has information on the Gloomhowler, what he learns about the monster's past shocks him to the core. It's going to be someone from the First Wardens, but not the First Warden. It could have...
Thanks for tagging along.
It could have been your
Those
character
feelers I put
from
out
Dragon
about the
Age
Gloomhowler
Origins.
turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
Hey, don't be scared.
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Wise helped, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the Fourth Blight.
Bitch.
What?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
First Wardens are assholes. Why blight the griffins?
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the Blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the first Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
It's criminal.
That goes against everything Wardens are supposed to stand for.
In her diary, Isaiah said she couldn't forgive herself. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
He's a flirt.
Careful. He's a shameless flirt.
That's because he's such a pretty boy, isn't he? I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davern's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
She's just gonna leave?
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other Wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
I love these sentient Darkspawn. Like, I guess working for the Evernuris, but
In Lavendale is usually the restless time.
oh, Nev's got some points apparently. Resistant duration and low health healing is increased by 50%. Okay, library. Grey Wardens. No, I'm looking for the little fucking... Okay, I can't see it, man. Where is it? I can't see it. I hate this. There should just be an exclamation mark on the new entry so I could just see it. I don't know where this little tiny diamond is. Anyone tell me where it is? We're 30 or 41 on this. I can't see it, man. I can't fucking see it. What the hell is the new entry? Is it this? From Davrin's journal, The Gloomhowler Part 4. Finally, I know who the Gloomhowler... Hang on, let's go down. Yeah, it is. From Davrin's journal, The Gloomhowler Part 4. Finally, I know who the Gloomhowler really is. What started as a simple monster hunt has opened a terrible wound in Grey Warden history that none of us even knew was there. With Weishaupt in rubble, there's little chance of finding any records that might shed light on this. It seems the Gloomhowler, Isaiah, is a spectre, dragging all the sins of the past back to haunt us. Our own order demanded she blight all the Griffins, or face disaster and lose the fourth blight. She's a cruel monster, yet I can't help but feel some sympathy for her. Would anyone else have done differently? The fate of every soul in Thedas rested on her shoulders. Trying to imagine that decision is nearly impossible. No person should have to face that dilemma. Dude, you literally killed an archdemon earlier and expected to die when it happened. You of all people should know. Yet Valia said it was Isaiah who hid the remaining griffin eggs to preserve them. Hassan and his family live because of her, even though all their ancestors died because of her. It's no wonder she's so twisted and evil now, living with the guilt of what she's done. Maybe that's what all her shrieking and howling is about, a cry against the injustice of fate. The injustice of somehow surviving 400 years with this tragedy looming over her. But that's in the past. Whatever she may have been... Now, today, she's willing to destroy Hassan's family. I won't allow that to happen, no matter what still haunts her. And Over here we have character. I have a new hat, apparently. Yes, I do. The Griffin Great Helm. Right. Journal. Tash. Slaying the Fang Scorcher. Unless there's an exclamation mark somewhere. That chest we can't access. Can we access that chest yet, do you think? That's a fucking thought. Mark that. And let's see where it is. Because this is open now. Yeah. So we should... Because this is the battlements. We should... Thank you. It was an ensign's helm. Oh my god, I want to go on the blighted pirate ship so fucking bad. I cannot begin to express how much I want to do that. Right. I'm trying to think of all the places we haven't been able to go in here. The only other one is there. So I'll fast travel to there. And then walk to the end. Because this is all opened up now. We've done... Should be this way. It's going to be full of monsters, yeah. Go all the way to the end here. Because this should be absolutely full of monsters.
Be ready.
I'm always ready.
Good job, Daffron.
Take it to them, Deb.
I can't clear out. I literally can't clear out. I got stuck then. I got properly stuck then.
Well, that's done.
I don't sound too... where was the bit that... Yeah, it's left. This way. Very end of here.
Get.
Fucking hell. Can you,
That's getting it done, Neb.
Jesus Christ.
That's been sorted.
Right, where was this patch that we can't access? Yeah, it is down here. I think it's still going to be blocked. Greater Ghoul, Greater Hurlock. Did I fucking aggro the wrong one?
I'm there.
I think I aggroed the wrong one.
Let's end this. I'm ready. Let's go.
So this is what I wanted to check. This is still sealed off. I think that's going to remain sealed off until the plot moves on. So, what's character? Character what? Oh, I've got another hat, have I? Fucking fascinating. Right. Map. Map! There's nothing else here, so we go journal. World map. No new quests there. No new quests there. Let's go and see Bone Daddy.
I've heard another landscape has been added to your collection.
It grows.
What are you, smoke monster? What are you? I don't know what the smoke monster is. Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras among the necropolis's sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis. This is definitely not how I imagined the watchers, by the way. I don't mind, it's cool. Because I very nearly picked a Morn Watcher, but then I also very, very nearly picked a Dwarf. It is that Dragon Age problem of 3 people beating 1 enemy. Over and over.
Under fire. Watch it.
This is the one. It's just not, this is not how I imagined the necropolis at all. And that's fine. It's cool that it's different. It's just, you know, not how I imagined the faction. Yes, absolutely. We never actually worked out what to do with that wisp, did we? Like, I don't know what that was, what you do with it. There's nothing nearby you can put it in. We already covered this. I'm gonna sell this shit back to them to get strength. Because I'm an asshole. God, it's a long way to go to meet fucking Emmerich, isn't it? Jesus.
Rook, hello.
Hello, Poppet. Meet Emmerich. Emmerich returns to the memorial gardens of the Grand Necropolis, where he reveals a secret ambition that will change his life forever. Oh dear. Here we go. There's always a catch. Are you just as bad as your...
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Poor thing.
That must have been frustrating.
He knows he's not supposed to play in the horticulture.
I don't like it.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
Ah, there's something I'd like to talk about.
Here we go. Just as bad,
Do
eh?
you know what a lich is, Rook?
Yes.
Lich. That's Old Tavine for corpse, isn't it?
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Yeah, I am absolutely turned off by you now. Well, that's terrifying.
Well, didn't need to sleep tonight.
They're unlikely to visit your slumber. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
Bone Daddy.
Hold on. If you become a lich, then all this flirting we've been doing...
It's just flirting.
I should hate to lose your company while I'm still mortal.
Yeah, no, we...
What would you being a lich be like?
A vast leap. Flesh cast aside for bone, returned immortal for all time.
I'd be so scared.
I think I'd be terrified out of my mind.
Years of preparation will guide me.
How much?
Oh, I'd inform you before making any decisions to... Well, questions of lichdom are... Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations.
So?
Come. We have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Yeah. That's kind of your whole deal, so whatever, I'm going to support you with this lichdom thing, but I don't like it.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Yeah.
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets.
Alright, you're just not going to explain it? Fine. Frustrated.
Moon blossoms. Famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
Right.
And you're joining them. When?
Certain elements have held me back.
Your fear of death? Is it his fear of death? It's your fear of death, isn't it? Bone Daddy, talk to me.
There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
So you kill yourself and then trap your soul in your own body forever.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! The promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
If you want it, risk it. Yeah, dude.
If you want lichdom that badly, you have to go for it.
I always thought I'd find the courage when I grew older. Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos. She's a lich?
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So what's a half-lich exactly?
Yeah.
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos was shouting so much.
No, she's always been that way.
I support him becoming a lich. If that's what he's always wanted. There's something there. Is there a way to get there? I don't think there is, not yet. I think that's going to open up. I'm going to go and pick some flowers. Where? Ah! Over here?
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the Necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
So this is your fault. Bone Daddy, why you do this to me?
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them?
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand.
Nope, not what I wanted to do. A watcher's duty. It's little known outside Navarra that while the term mortalitazi has come to refer to every necromancer from our kingdom, we join different circles and orders within it. The Morn Watch alone has the privilege of overseeing the Grand Necropolis. We would fight from beyond death itself to fulfill our obligations to the funeral dead, which is why it was so appalling when Nev asked, so what really goes on here all day? The interment and preservation of an entire kingdom's dead is a monumental undertaking. Surely she doesn't believe we idle away the hours. Perhaps Nev imagines something more sinister. I've noticed our investigator from Tevinter stares longest into the shadows. From Emmeric's diary. I support him becoming a lich, and if it's his fear of death that's stopping him from becoming a lich, I will absolutely shank him when he's not looking. There you go. Problem solved. Lifeless Candlehop. A Tevinter Candlehop picked up by a necromancer on holiday. Its enchantments have unraveled, but perhaps it's been kept around for sentimental reasons. Dude, if the only thing keeping him back is his fear of death, I get it, it's an irony. A necromancer scared of death, being offered eternal undeath and being terrified. But nah, dude, go for it. Ride that train all the way through to wherever it leads. Anything in here? This clearly looks like it opens up to something. I can even see a treasure chest. I don't see where to... These are lit. That's clearly a puzzle of some sort. It's going to be something to do with wisps.
For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear.
Yeah.
And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Every mage's dream.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
Yeah, that means you're probably the best person for it, my friend. I support your lichdom. I hope you get a wicked cape and like an elongated skull and you look creepy cool.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
You're gonna show me what a lich looks like? Can I meet one of your lich friends? What do the liches do all day? Hey, Manfred.
The Morn Watchers sure do love their flowers, don't they?
I don't like Manfred at all. Get rid of it.
Here we are.
Is this your parents?
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleanor Volcaren. They walk eternity hand in hand.
And they turned down lichdom, I take it.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy.
Are you
Introduce
introducing your
yourself.
potential boyfriend to your parents? Pleased to meet you.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your lichdom.
What would they have wanted me to be?
Good question. No idea. End romance with Emmerich and commit to friendship instead. Never lonely. Commit to an exclusive relationship with Emmerich. Whatever you want. End romance with Emmerich and commit to friendship instead. Doesn't matter. End romance with Emmerich and commit to friendship instead. So that's it. This is his romance thing. Oh, dude. They'd want you to be whatever you want.
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy.
Happy.
Yeah.
You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible. I agree.
Now, I specifically just broke up with Bone Daddy because I don't want him to have any earthly ties. I hope we can make him a lich. I'd love a lich on my squad. Emmerich reflected on his desire for lichdom and the dangers he'd face becoming a lich while gathering flowers in the Grand Necropolis's gardens. Placing a bouquet on his parents' graves, the senior necromancer mulled over his past and future, grateful to have company. Item found, crammed focus. Our beloved's home. Huh. Failed lichdom. I can't stop imagining Johanna's attempt at lichdom. The incantations, the preparations, the final blow, then to accomplish nearly everything all alone, yet still fail. How she'll chafe at her inability to learn new magic. Is fixing this part of whatever she's planning? What would have happened if we'd stayed friends? Would I have supported Johanna's renegade bid for immortality, outside our oaths? Even joined her? In the deep hours of the night, I fear my answers. From Emmerich's diary. On death. I never thought I could teach Emmerich anything about magic, but the other day he got really excited when I told him about Avar spirits I saw in the Frostback Basin. You remember me writing about that. He did know the Avars believe in reincarnation. The Mormotch likes learning about different death customs. It made me ask him what the Watchers think happens after you die. He got all pensive and kind of sad and said not even they know for sure. That must be so frustrating. For that to be your whole life and not even know. I'm going to try and cheer him up with a hike. Hikes always make me feel a little better. From a letter by Harding to her ma. Yeah, I remember the Avar spirits. I also remember the Avar who threw a goat at my keep. Where is that? That's here, is it? There's a lot still locked off to us. Is that there? Yeah. Does that not open then? I do like these little walks in the corpse park with Bone Daddy. But if I can make him a lich, yeah, I will cut off all romance and just have him be a lich, because that's cool as shit. Ow! Fuck! My knees! Bring a wisp here. Okay. Find a wisp. One would think there would be a wisp nearby. Hello, friend. Okay. Start the timer. Oh, shit. My bad. Owie. Let me in.
Maybe later, but not right now.
Miniature tree. Carefully nurtured, the miniature tree exists to remind someone of the surface despite spending their days deep among the dead. I need to come back and bring Emmerich in here. Super awesome axe. I need to bring Emmerich here. Where's the nearest? There. Okay, we'll just very quickly do this as the end of the session. Gather our party. Emmerich. And Harding. Now where was that? That was forward and down here, right? Yes. Yes? Yes. I'm so good at this, man.
This one keeps its memories yet.
So many rooms. What's following? What are you? Stay away! They're gone. How is this safe?
Okay. Yes, I got an axe that's not as good as the other axe. Level 6 here. Level 7 detected. Yeah. I'm still not getting on with Tash. I still haven't built up the... Harding is a loyal friend. He's an outgoing peer. So, again, I've got it all cut off, so it's just Davrin. Yeah, sweet. Okay. I feel pretty good about that. That button. That button. Slaying the Fang Scorcher. So I need to bring... it's just... But I don't want to trigger the main plot. Please.
We need that report.
So let's bring the Tash. Detonates weakened. Applies weakened. That'll do. Where's the merchant? Over here.
How is it? Have a look. Come back anytime.
Right, where does Tash want to go? This door that we couldn't open before. Is the Fang Scorcher's lair? Okay. Good.